Hello. Welcome to Audiotree Live. It is October 3rd, 2023, and I'm your host, FINGY. Before we get into today's session, if you'd feel kind enough to subscribe, we have amazing music always coming in and out of the stew, and we want y'all to be in the loop. So tap in there. And then when you're on the go, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, you name it, we're there. Anything that you see here, you can replay on the AirPods. But without further ado, I'm super stoked to introduce all the way from Austin, Texas, with a damn lot of drums. We got fun. Let's rip it.
seagulls dive like bombs that all turn out to be dust. Return home with the urgency of a rewind. And the children are all politely easy on crime. Yes, I just want to meet you in a plane. With the coffee served in perfect silence in my backpack. It's full of sharpened pencils and only and the earth is claiming the cell tower we spent our lives tipping. The riches flow with lemon curd and gratitude and but I know that this is cowardly, I know that this is cowardly, but I see bees in the crow's perch. See bees in the crow's perch. 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 Ribbon turned wire in the fireplace. Identical dogs rooting in the boxes off the anteroom. Oh, there were so many gifts. Found a picture of your parents
my goodness. This is a lot to unpack. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bear with me because I have some questions. So the elephant in the room is that y'all have officially, at least on Spotify, from my research, one song out, right? And what I'm typically used to, and probably most people are used to, is like seeing artists like progressively put out their music. You get to kind of see them grow, see them evolve over a span of time. And what I find so interesting about like experiencing this right now is that although to the public there's only such a small taste, seeing this together, it's so far built out. Like it doesn't feel like this is something you're like fucking around with and seeing if it works. It really, y'all got it down to like a symbol and a science with some couple cowbells on top. Like, so I guess to start this conversation, I was wondering, how did this like setup come together? How did this sound come together? How did we get here? Or something.
So Jack and I, we started the band and we started playing music together in like a dance party band in college. And, you know, we play like 3-hour shows. And I think that formed so much of our kind of like musical inclination. And so from the start, it was like, you know, we really want to make sure the live shows are really kind of the primary thing. Yeah, and you know, it kind of built from there. And I think also the kind of just the way that we fell into writing after Anthony and Roman and Logan joined, you know, we tend to like improvise a lot together and kind of record that. And you know, it's yeah, I think playing together, improvising, you know, that was always a really central value. And you know, the recording was always just like a tool to structure the song so that we could play them live. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a little accidental. I mean, I don't know how like intentional it was that, you know, to not have only one song out by this point, but it's worked for us. So.
Yeah, no, and that's very interesting. Also, before I build, if you want to turn the vocal effects down just a little, we're getting a nice little noise floor, which I love. I love like the lo-fi vibe, yeah. But maybe just a little more.
Is this good? What about this?
Ooh, hey, we can flange the whole conversation.
Thank you. Yeah.
You let me know. Is that a thumbs up? How are you guys feeling, Mr. Engineers? Yeah.
Check.
Okay, we're good.
Okay,
Rick said yeah, so we're good. We're good. But that's interesting. You approached it from almost the outside in manner, where it's like getting in, i.e. those 10,000 hours, doing long live performances, getting that flow helped you kind of come inwards, i.e. like, I guess the recording and bringing it out. That's just very interesting to me too, because regarding the nature of the instrumentation, like I've seen that we're in the era now where like 404s are making it on stage, and like that has me so stoked, because like that's something I feel was like an instrument created to record, produce, so that it can be live. So I really like how it's going out and then in. That's very cool. And also, what was so funny before I learned your name, as I was listening to, I got the private Spotify or SoundCloud link. I won't leak it, but I was listening to the project, and I was listening. And I was like, damn, like in all sincerity, like this is kind of little Thom Yorke vibes. Like it really. And then I learned your name was Thom. I was like, oh my God, meant to be. Love that. But I find it interesting too, the parallel between like working outside in from live to recording. I also feel as though there's a similarity in like, let's say like persona versus anima or like soul. I feel like from what I was getting from the way you guys have structured your song, the way you perform it, the way you literally emote as you do it, it seems very much so that it's core. And I say core because there are like moments in it where like there's like these brain itches and you have these like pockets that are just like these tics naturally that humans get. I also know you're sitting on your first debut project. That's a lot. Was it intentional within your messaging and your first, branding of who you are to kind of come forth to the people on this kind of like, not persona wise, but like subconscious, almost shadow approach that was intentional?
I mean, yeah, I think, trying to engage the subconscious is like a huge part of my writing process, and I think all of ours. And, I think a big reason why we're drawn to dance music is, it's kind of an activation of the body. And that feels like a really, crucial thing that music as a technology, can do for us. And like, I mean, the subconscious, that's like, I think you hit the nail on the head for sure. It's kind of trying not to think about persona, or whatever, but no, I think you hit the nail on the head.
And how are y'all able to blend like 5 souls into like one sonic? Like, you guys like share smoothies or like, I don't
Logan
know.
and I live together.
Yeah.
we moved in and then this happened.
Yeah, we adopted like 5 more drums when I moved in.
Right.
Yeah.
No, because you were talking earlier and you're like, hey man, I just started off doing some quarter notes on the cowbell. Now I got bongos and everything. Like, what was the process of building out? Was it like as you guys are rehearsing? Because also I must imagine rehearsing is challenging given so many electronic components with so many acoustic components. Was that a situation where it was like you'd build out an acoustic feel and then once you record it, then you start layering the digital components, or like how does that kind of come together?
Usually we will do kind of break off sessions. So the drummers will come over to my house sometimes and we'll just kind of drum and do some rhythmic production stuff. And then we kind of just pass the files around to each other and everybody sort of adds their parts. And then we all get together and talk about it and chop shit up. And then,
Tony's kind of our in-house like accident harnesser.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like he's very good at like just hearing anything that's going on in the room. Like I think that first song we played, Hey Kekulé, came about because like him and Jack hung out and like just kind of hit random notes on a keyboard. And Tony's very good at being like, oh, this is the one part of like the chaos we just created that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then kind of figuring out how to make it a cohesive thing in our music. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's always that stuff that comes first. It's usually like, rhythm, musical idea that comes first, and then I'll just kind of respond to it.
Yeah.
With the vocals. Yeah.
We're really just trying to confuse ourselves with the sounds, ideally.
I have a lot of stuff, but most of my parts are like one note. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you on the 404 though, chopping up, and Sir Sampler himself, like really catching those moments. That's really cool. And so, being that this is going to be your first project that's coming out, and being that it's off the bat not only so honest but like so subconscious, I would like to think, and from the vibe I'm getting, it sounds like y'all aren't really going to give a fuck what type of box people are going to try to put you in. But do you have any like, marination thoughts before, the soup is ready to be eaten of like, how's this going to be taken? I know exactly how it's going to be taken. Am I excited? Am I like frightened? What's kind of the feeling behind that?
I love that we're giving We Don't Give a Fuck.
Because we give the biggest fuck.
Too much. I think post-punk as a genre is really just kind of I think it's kind of shorthand for, or it's like part of the genre is like copying stuff from other genres and kind of collaging. And so I think, I think there's a little bit, bands like the Bricks and Windmill kind of bands, and and like even bands like Chai who were on tour with that, just there's I think we're in a nice period of kind of like genre apathy almost. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't think we think too hard like in terms of like genre, like want to make this kind of song. I mean, I think when we feel like a song is done is when we when it seems to have well, when we don't really we can't really recognize what it is anymore. You know what I mean? There's something about it's like I don't know what this is anymore, really. And then that's usually when it feels like, you know, like it's ready to kind of be played or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, that plus like, you know, being a song and having kind of like internal logic to it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, and we all listen to different music, you know, and I think like we, you know, once everybody likes it, you know, like that's like, okay, that's kind of, I guess, the metric or whatever.
Yeah, a majority rule situation. That's also so interesting, though, you said it. Like, that's another flipped inside-out perspective. It's almost like the demoitis is your sign that it's ready to go. Like, for me, it's like when I'm done with a song, it's because I feel like it's finally, like, it's understood. But what I'm getting from you is, like, once we kind of don't really get it anymore, that's kind of where it needs to be. I like that a lot. So, you know, sonically we're diving into the subconscious, this very intuitive sound, but on the personal. And since, you know, this is a soft launch of font. I'm gonna say soft because y'all already on tour. This is not anything new. But to get down to the nitty gritty, the personal, because the people, they need to know the sauce on font. I was wondering, what are like the guilty pleasures in the room? And I'm not talking like, I love Hershey's chocolate kisses and like Jersey Shore. Like, y'all, are you hoarders? Like, do you eat soap? What's the vibes? You eat soap. No.
Take it.
This guy eats so.
I spend a crazy amount of money on board games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, way too much money on board games, puzzles.
Okay.
Give me any puzzle.
What can you name drop a board game? Because I like to play.
Man. Root. There's this game called Root, which is very good. Scythe.
Okay, Root and Scythe. Like,
They're out there.
Say no
They're
more.
They're also
They're out
almost band names, but
Yeah, low
We
key.
went with others,
Our next
yeah.
project, Scythe, coming out soon. Hell yeah. Anybody else?
I'm into new metal. That's my guilty pleasure. Like I know it has no application for this band probably,
Yeah.
but yeah, can't get enough of it.
Also the one person in the band who's very quick to be like, that sounds like a new metal song. We need to change something. Yeah.
that's the guilt.
Yeah, your
That's the guilt.
barometers. seem to high. I feel like, you know, I go in and off of being on Instagram. I don't have a personal Instagram, so I just hop on the font. One.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
No, but I'm kind of addicted to like the just explore page that it feeds. Like, talking about subconscious, it turns out I love celebrity, just like the recent Sophie Turner, Joe Jonas thing had me clicking. I'm also rewatching Game of Thrones, so like having that come up was just like, it just, I don't know, just sometimes God just kind of speaks to you.
Yeah.
But I get kind of scared because you can kind of like, it starts to become only celebrity photos on the explore page, and I feel like they're gonna hop on our shared font Instagram and be like, I can tell Logan re-downloaded Instagram.
I'm dead. It's like, all I see is Timothy and Kylie, dude. Like, we're supposed to be promoing. Damn. Y'all some normies, or you got a couple tricks up your sleeve?
I don't really. Probably just, Instagram as well. Instagram Reels. I'm kind of irrationally addicted to, or scientifically addicted to. Just like
Tony's into that weird stuff.
Yeah.
that weird shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pass it over.
Actually, I kind of I started watching the Depp Heard Netflix,
Yeah.
which, I don't want to out you, but I remember you were watching. The trial.
So this is my guilty pleasure then. Like televised court proceedings. I'll just watch that shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I love that celeb shit. I love that celeb shit too.
Just like the order of it, the procedural.
That's wild. No, I was just talking earlier about, have y'all seen Jury Duty?
Oh yeah, oh, it's so good.
I didn't know it existed until last night. It sounds like y'all are in the loop. Have you seen it? Oh damn.
Love it.
I'm out of the loop. Well, if y'all need a good show, you should watch Jury Duty. Say no more, because we have more things to listen to. But thanks for like airing out your underwear and your souls. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we really on tour. We really need. Actually, can we use the lobby to actually air out our underwear?
Totally.
We have a lot
Hey,
of
bro,
laundry.
we got space in here. We got you.
in the still made linen, baby in the still linen, baby in the still linen.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. Genuinely, like, there's only so many moments you get where you hear new music and you feel like very invigorated and inspired, and y'all delivered that today, at least for me. So I appreciate that a lot.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you to our crew for getting this done, as always, capturing this moment. Can't do it without you. Very cute, very cute. And thank y'all for watching. Like, literally, because you watch, I get to come here, and then they get to come here, and then this gets to happen, and then you get to watch again. It's like this positive reinforcement cycle. And we want to keep that going. So if you care to subscribe to us, we can keep that loop looping. And also tap it on the go. We're on all streaming services, so you can listen to this again and again and again. And make sure to keep an eye and an ear out for the next project, because you can already tell it's going to be special by listening to this. Or maybe by the time you listen to it, it's already out. And now you're like, damn, I wish I was there on October 3rd, 2023. Back in the past, but guess what? You're a little late, but guess what? That's okay. Just subscribe, and you'll be on time. Whoa, these bars are just coming. I told you, I'm inspired. I'm inspired. But yeah, till next time, my name's FINGY. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?